No, you guys, I'm sorry.
Because it's all like kind of vulnerable and kind of like
100%.
Like I don't know, it's like all like a little stressful.
Well, we're all staring at you.
Right.
I'm asking you to come with no makeup. There's a lot
Right.
of things. Like I have had people say to me before, like, I will never be able to do that because I cannot look at myself in the mirror that long. And that
It was
just kills
terrible.
me.
It was actually terrible to like
Yeah.
sit here and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Well, because you're picking yourself apart.
everything's
and then it's hard
wrong
to focus
here.
on the colors.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't have makeup on, or oh, I have a zit on my face, or
Right.
and that's hard to focus
And
on.
I'm like, oh, I am getting wrinkled.
But then once you see it, like I do think there's a little bit of a newfound confidence there.
Right.
So where this all began was back in the 1940s. There was a famous modern art and design school in Germany called the Bauhaus. And there was a master painter there by the name of Johannes Itten. And he's the one that originally said, everybody is born with a preference of coloring. It doesn't matter your gender, your ethnicity, your skin color. Everybody is born either warm, yellow-based, or cool blue-based. So as they were determining this process, he and his colleagues are actually the ones that came up with the 3 primary colors, which is something we learned back in, I don't know, first grade, red, yellow, and blue. So all of these colors on the color wheel are made up by these 3 colors, starting with true red. So true red does not actually have any warmth or coolness in it. It's just like the truest form of red that you can find. So because of that, it sits right in the middle of the color wheel because it actually harmonizes with all the seasons. It looks like it could be a color within all of the palettes. So because of that, this is actually one color that everybody in the world can wear and look good in. It's the only color we can safely say looks good on everybody. I feel like people either love red or dislike red, but true red is in fact really nice on everyone. First, we're gonna get you in the chair. We're gonna compare a bunch of different colors. We're first gonna determine, are you yellow-based or blue-based? Are you warm or cool? And then from there, we're gonna...
And the yellow base is autumn and spring.
Right.
And
is cool.
Got it.
And then from there, we'll dwindle you down to whatever season that falls into. One last thing, you may have noticed that the top half of the wheel is lined in gold, the bottom half is lined in silver. That's because autumns and springs look better in the more warm golden jewelry versus summers and winters look best in the more cool silver jewelry. I want to show you a visual of this because I think it's actually really interesting. Here's our more cool tones. This is winter. And our warmer colors, this is autumn. So, for my winters and summers, the more white pearls and silver jewelry looks really nice with these cool colors. And then for autumns and springs, the more creamy pearls and gold jewelry looks really nice with these tones. These are not expensive, but they look very nice. However, when you go to switch them, it is instantly cheapened and kind of made those pieces look a little bit
it's so crazy how
tackier,
that
I
makes
guess. I know.
such a difference.
So you will find if you're dressed head to toe in your season, something just might feel off. Like today, I'm wearing my warm autumn colors. If I were to go put this silver jewelry on, it feels a little funky versus the warmer creaminess of this. It feels richer. It just feels like it harmonizes a lot more. So, up to you how far you want to take this. These are not rules. I'm not going to come after you if I don't see you in your season. I just want to make sure you have all the tools necessary. So if you desire to take this as far as I have, then you know exactly what to do. Okay, so if there's no other questions, we're going to figure out who's going to go first. And
What's
we are
your
going to
guess?
determine their
What do you think? What do you are?
I think I'm an autumn, but I'm a little like taken back because of the jewelry. I never wear golds. But I do think that the color, like the orangey red, is very fitting on me. And then also I do feel I look really good in yellow. So I think I'm an autumn, but we'll see.
Okay.
And how about you?
I am really torn. I would have thought for sure I was, I don't know if I was an autumn. I would say I thought I was maybe a spring. The jewelry definitely was a toss-up too. I wear mostly silver, but I like gold. I was wondering if like spray tans change like what I actually like to wear,
Yeah,
but
I also tan a lot too.
yeah.
So
yeah. So who knows? I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm excited. Are you committed to changing your to your closet? What are you going to do?
Clothes are very expensive, but I'm excited to definitely like take the knowledge. So yes,
yeah.
I'm excited to get a like the color sample to be able to compare.
Right.
So yeah.
I think it will change how I shop. It has already changed how I shop. Like what I did with the style analysis. Like I went to White House Black Market, which is where I buy everything. And by the way, you guys said that was one of my stores, which is true. But I would say I walked out, like I went in to pick out clothing and probably had 10 things I wanted. And then because of what I learned here, I only bought 2 of them. And then it was, as it turns out, it was like exactly the right thing. So I thought that was good. So I think I'm committed to changing how I shop. We'll see. I don't know. I have some clothes that are really old that have been there a long time, so they might, it might stay.
Yeah, I definitely have my favorites that I'm not gonna part with, but I am excited to see. So.
It'll be interesting to see if your favorites are the ones that are actually your colors.
Yeah. It will be. I have a feeling it's not those.
Yeah, and I'm super interested in your colors because I want to know, I always thought like red isn't a redhead color and you wear it a lot and you look good in it.
I do enjoy
and I live in the house of ginger, so I was like wondering if, you know, how that plays out. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited.